Right on, my handsomes. Welcome to another Jam First video. Before we get started, please take a moment to hit the like, subscribe and the notification bell. This will give you any notifications of when new content is put up. So with that out of the way, let's get on with it. Proper job. So this week I've been mostly concentrating on Mount Panorama circuit in Bathurst. It's a race C from this week's racing events. It's been a mare of a track to learn, so we'll look and see how this one goes. Right, as you can see, I've qualified myself 5th on the grid. Still got a sportsmanship rating of S, which I'm pretty pleased about considering how bad the racing's been the last week. Unfortunately dropped myself to a standard of C on driver rating, which was a bit of a disaster, but that's probably why I've ended up 5th on the grid. Found this track really difficult to get my head around. Not particularly the easiest circuit to deal with, especially around the top of the mount. So between really from BP cutting all the way down to Forest Elbow, it's a bit of a pig to say the least. If you've ever watched any Bathurst racing circuit racing, then you'd notice, like in the big cup cars and stuff, there's a lot of crashes around that area. So yeah, we're gonna start the race, get it on, and see how it goes. So we're lined up. I've finally chosen the Jaguar. Found out that it's pretty decent around here. Took me by surprise, so hence why you'll notice it's not in its usual black and gold Kerno gold standard livery. I'm in the standard green livery that it came with out the packaging. So lining up just in front of Murray's corner. So getting ready, coming round through Hell Corner, onto the start finish straight, and we're away. So got a Nissan Skyline in front of me, in front of him a Porsche, trying to get a bit of track heat in the tyres, get me through the corner nice and stable. On the cold tyres, it is pretty brutal. Chosen to go mediums and then softs. Must use both compounds in this race. Some people have been finding it challenging, but I set a good time on the hard tyres. Managed to get a nice overtake up the inside on the Nissan, and was feeling pretty happy about that move. So now coming up into Reed, Solman, and then coming around the top as we get through Reed Park, round Solman, and then we start heading for the Dipper. So through Skyline, down into the Dipper, through the S's, trying to keep it nice and stable. The SLS in front has a bit of a moment. Lets the Porsche take second. I'll move up to third. So handsome, proper job, loving it. Through Forest Elbow, which is pretty tricky little hairpin, down into Commonwealth Straight, and yeah, charging now down Commonwealth Straight towards the Coltex Chase. It's a bit of a fast right-hander. If you catch too much curb on the inside, it unsettles the car. Nice braking just before 100 metres, get it turned in, get on the power nice and early, and through Coltex Chase down to Murray's corner. So leaving it as late as we can, just after 100 metres, get it changed down, get a nice good sharp turn in, and on the power, try and avoid the grass. I know I didn't avoid the grass, but trying to avoid the grass there. Charging out, that's the first lap done. Got tyre wear going on and fuel being used. The fuel not an issue, tyres definitely an issue in this race. as we're moving on nicely. Coming up towards Griffin's, 100 metre board, down the second gear, try and get a good run up towards BP cutting, which is a bit of a strange complex uphill through concrete border walls, and I made a mistake, hit the wall, didn't lose too much time, but enough, up through Reed Park, and then through round the top of Sulman, and McPhillamy Park, and up towards Skyline. So round Skyline, back towards the dipper and the S's. So down into dipper, trying to keep it tight to that right hand side, so you get a good line through to the S's. Get the car broke down, especially for that corner there. That corner's a right pain in the ass. Really easy to overthrow the car, get the ass end to come out. And the Nissan manages to take me on the braking, but I got a better drive out the corner. And he loses out to the SLS that's behind him. So yeah, so far I'm feeling quite comfortable. The SLS is trying to push me. He knows he's got to turn right now, and he's going to back off ever so slightly, and he knows I'm going to come in front of him. I'll have to brake a little later that time, see if I can just gain a bit of time on the SLS. Worked very, very briefly, give me a little bit of breathing space. Again, down to Murray's, turning left, turning, get the power down. The SLS still on my back, and it's still pushing me really hard. Get a nice braking point right through Hell's Corner, and again pushing off down Mountain Straight into lap 3. Lap 3, start to feel a little bit more comfortable. The tyres are starting to wear ever so slightly. Want to get to lap 4, 5 before I change, so I've got to be steady on the throttle and the outputs. I made another mistake here, I believe. It must be later on. So I managed to get myself up through Reed Park and Sulman again, making a little time on the SLS, being really cautious that my tyres are going to start to go off at any point. The Porsche in front makes a mistake, see all the dust, he's kicking up the dust, he's got himself a penalty. The SLS is going to push me now, so I'm trying to be cautious through the S's, because the exit through the S's is a bit tricky, and then down into Forest Elbow. Trying to be really defensive on Forest Elbow, don't want to give him a chance to come up the inside, because that would be pretty bad. And he gets a good run out the Forest Elbow, down Conron, so I'm going to try and close him off, which I managed to do. He's going to back off because he knows I'm going to come in front of him. I don't like driving super aggressively, I don't like really pulling people out of the way. I know there are plenty of drivers on the game that do, but that's just not me. I like to do it all or nothing. He tries to dive it up the inside, try to give him enough room, we try to keep it fair. I don't want to be too bullying. I'm hoping that I can get him on the brakes, which I do, get the turn in nice. He gets a slightly better drive, but I know the Jag's got some beans. He's got all shit wind and biscuits. He's got some good power under the bonnet, and a good straight line speed. And again, start to gain on him, taking on the brakes. He has to back out of it. So defending reasonably well, I would say, and I'm pretty happy with myself. Again, under pressure, I think I managed to keep it together through here. Make some time on him, and the Nissan starts to play him, and he hits the wall behind, so the Nissan's now moved up. The SLS is out of my danger zone now. The Porsche is scruffing the grass on one side or another, a bit of dust flying up into the air again. The Porsche, I know the tyres don't last very well on the rear, so So yeah, he's scuffed the grass again, got the yellow flags out. So I know I just got to be cautious to catch him, which gives the Nissan a bit of a chance to catch up with me. And now we're entering that window where we're going to think about the tyres. And knowing that the Nissan's tried taking me on that corner again before, I'll try and close it down, get a nice drive off, try and catch the Porsche if I can. The Porsche is my main target. I'm not going to catch the person first because he is long gone. Like a long dog, he's out off down the street. Braking nice, get my braking points set up just so, and that was it. He lost it. Just the pressure and his tyres gone off. Now it's just me left to concentrate on trying to catch the first place guy. But like I say, he's 6 seconds in front and he's a long gone. It's like someone's tried giving him a Guinness just past D and he's got no choice but to leg it. I ain't having that, don't want none of that. Blah. Hang it, I'm off. So he's gone. And he starts pulling out a lot of time on me. Not sure how he's managed to be so quick, because he wasn't that much faster than me in quality. But I'm just trying to keep it together, and I am being quite cautious, because I know the tyres are going, and I'm in that window. Tricky corner there through Reed Park and Salmon is very, very tricky because as you enter the corner into BP cutting, the back end starts to go. And trying to keep it nice and tidy through McFillery rather, and then again through Skyline down into the depot. I'm taking it nice and steady because I do know that my tyres are on the way. As you can see, I'm struggling a little bit there. Got a little bit wiggly on the exit and the S's. Trying to get down into Forest Elbow, keeping it tight. Get a good drive off. Skyline now behind me. And pulling a little bit of time out on him, but not an awful lot. Then Quad 1 straight once again. Heading towards Coltex Chase. Keeping it right. Lovely. And we're into the pits. Braking on hard. Now this is quite a wiggly pit entrance. And usually this is where my undoing has been. So selecting the softs and no fuel. See, pit crew, yellow and gold. Gold and black, lovely. Bloody handsome. They're good boys, see? They're good boys. I know some good boys who would be good at that job. I work with most of them. Right, so that's it. We're off down Mountain Straight again. Now we're on the soft tyres. We're gunning. Absolutely gunning for him now. All I know is I'm going to try and catch him. First place, he's in a Mercedes SLS, which I know is pretty good in a straight line, so once he gets on the straights he's going to start to pull away from me. And must have the measure of it through the bends because he is certainly pulling out time, so he's got a 14-second lead on me. Up through the Skyline complex. For me, Skyline. Lovely views. See the views? Oh, handsome. It's like looking down off Bray, eh? So, still unsure of the tyre grip that I've got at this moment because the tyres, that's not, while they're not cold, they're not hot either. They're not fully up to spec, up to sticky. Now we're driving on. Third place, he's starting to catch me again because I was a bit too cautious coming through the S's and Forest Elbow complex. But I know I've got the legs on him down straight. again, up to the Coltex chase, braking just at about 100 metre board. Any later than that, and we're in the dirt on the outside of the corner, which isn't very good. Into Murray's corner once again. Start, finish straight. Get in the beans. Giving it the beans. Getting that braking point right. It's the key. Keep to the straights. If you can get the braking point right and get the power down, you can gain quite a bit of time on the straights. As you see, first place has been in the pits. It's dropped his lead to 9 seconds. So tyres starting to wear off again. Soft tyres don't last very long at all. Got to keep it smooth, got to keep it consistent. Having it consistent, keeping it nice and stable and steady. Don't try anything wild or outlandish. Down Skyline dipper into the S's, where it says S's there on the left hand side. Again, feeling quite happy that I'm doing alright, except for there, make a mistake gives the Nissan a chance to catch up with me, but I'll have that bugger, he's alright because I got legs on him. Say, I got pretty good straight line speed and good brakes down through Coltex, and he's not so sure in Coltex corner through the chase, ain't so good. And Murray's getting a good drive off. That's one thing this Stag has got, it's good traction. It's got good traction. And again, out of each corner, managed to pull a little on him, which is pretty good. And again, purple sectors, so I must be going quicker than the first place guy through sector 1. What we catching up, but like I say, I'm a bit slow through Ely Cutting and through Reed Park. That corner is a bugger, it is a proper bugger, that corner. The car unloads at the back as you come up the hill, and the back end does tend to spin round. So you've got to be gentle on the throttle. You've got to avoid this curve on the right, you'll unsettle the car, you can't get the car turned in for the Skyline. Down into the dipper once again, trying to cut a bit of that corner and get it tight to this right hand side so you can get a nice apex down through the S's there. Again, that corner is a pig. Once more through Forest Elbow, got it right this time, got a nice drive off, really got to leave that Nissan behind now. And I have, so pulling out a bit more on him, still losing time to the first place guy, and it's leaving on the brakes at Coltex again. Took a bit of curb that time. There's a few curbs you can take, a few you can't. Some curbs on this circuit will throw the car quite dramatically because they're quite raised. Like that curve is quite a dramatic curve, can unsettle the car. Braking just after the 100 metre rule, getting turned in on the power, using that curve on the exit, little tiny bit of that cutaway, onto the last lap now, down through Mountain straight for the final lap. Again, purple sector, so got that sector tied up faster than the first place guy. Pulling out time on the Nissan behind me. I think his tyres have gone away. Mine aren't much far behind him. Starting to feel a little bit slippery. Through Skyline again for the last time. Through Skyline. Down into the purple sector again. So I'm still going faster than the first place guy. But I'm a bit cautious through here because I know my tyres are off. Down through Forest Elbow. And on to Commandant Straight for the last time. Full beans, like I'm howling down the Big Dipper, heading towards tall trees for night out in Newcombe, and something right on the brakes just before the 100 metre board. Get it turned in, a little bit of curve, not too much, bit of curve on the exit, get away with some curve on the exit, Coltex, down into 100 metre board. On the brakes, round the final bend, Murray's corner for the last time, and heading towards the line, and that's it. And miraculously, I've ended up in first place. Turns out the guy who was in first got a 1 minute penalty, and I don't know why, I'm not sure what for, but he got a whole minute, so he gets bumped all the way down. That's gotta leave a bad taste in the mouth. He's eating a Ginster's pasty, gotta be. There's the only way you're gonna be punished like that is from eating a Ginster's pasty, because you wouldn't get that if you was eating a Philps or a Rose or something, would he? Whoa. Well, that was my race. Thank you for joining me. If you stuck it out this far, thank you for lasting the distance. Hope you enjoyed it as well. Going to get to the end of this video and see my lovely victory banner. A lovely little picture of me and me Jag and me black and gold liveried overalls. And there it is. Whoa. Handsome job. First place, up 4 places, 10th victory overall. So pretty pleased. Jam first signing out. Proper job. Cheers and gone.